This is the process for trying to deal with an airlocked or clogged pH SAMI 2 unit. What you want to do is have the unit connected to a computer with the client software open. The first thing that you're going to want to do is find the front frame or closing point with the brass cage and find the bell side where the intake for the pH unit is. You'll want to cut these remove the zip ties, and whatever side this is on, go remove the opposite side a second set for easy access to the inside of the unit. The mixer unit has two connections running into it. You want to find the side that runs from a black fitting on the base of the SAMI up into the mixer, and this is the side that you want to remove. Gently unscrew it. You can have it loose. Next, for ease of access, go ahead and remove the zip tie holding the intake in place. Your SAMI unit should come with an airlock or a clogging syringe kit. If you do not have one, this is simply a small syringe with a 1/4-28 fitting and a simple union fitting. What you want to do, put this into some deionized water, fill the syringe, make sure you have the air bubbles removed from it. And then connect this to the input for the SAMI. And then on the client software, set under the utility tab, set the cycle pump to, I'm used to this keyboard, to 10 cycles with a 3-second interval. Have the open valve unchecked. Put a little bit of pressure on the syringe and hit run on the unit. As you can see, the water is now moving through the tan fitting and successfully through the pump. This was an example of a SAMI that was already quite full of water. This may need to be done a few times. Repeat 3 to 5 times to make sure the system is fully flushed and to see if the water will start to move through the unit and out this fitting. Once you've been able to see the water moving through this fitting, what you have to do is simply put it back into the mixer and gently screw back into place, just so you get a light resistance on the fitting. At this point, you're going to want to flush a large amount of water through the system to make sure that it's fully flushed, the air bubbles are out, and the system is prepped for use. At this point, you want to go to the Utility tab on your SAMI client software. Under the cycle pump section, set the cycles to 99 with a 3-second interval. Get a larger container, 100 milliliters or more, filled with DI water. And this you'll want to put into the intake housing and hold in place. While it's balanced here, or if you have an item you can set on this, hold it here, over, and hit run. While running the 99 cycles, at some point you should start to see the water coming out of this small tubing out of the unit on this side. Once you see the water flowing out of this tubing, the blockage or airlock should be cleared and the unit should be ready for use and ready to close up and for deployment. At this point, if you're not seeing the water coming through or there's other issues, you should probably contact Sunburst Sensors for further advice. Once you do see water coming out of the outlet tube, do make sure that you continue to hold the water in place and make sure you don't draw air back into the system. Once the pumping cycle is complete, go ahead and remove the water and set that aside. The last step will be to close the unit back up and get it ready for usage. Take a zip tie, bend it so that it's curved, put it through the brass to hold the inlet in place. Take another couple, put these through the brass, wrap it through the support rod. Just put enough to catch it, don't fully tighten it down. It makes it easier for applying the other ones. Press the brass down, gently tighten these down, trim off the excess, take a last set, slip through the brass on one side, slip through on the other side, and remove the excess. And the instrument should now be ready for use.